Hello everybody, welcome to my live segment. As promised 2 days ago that I'm gonna go live every now and then. So I'm currently just working on pre-scheduling few of my digital marketing courses. So I'm just on my laptop, been recorded at least like 3 videos so far, so I'm gonna wait. Hello everybody. So I wanted to cover a few things, but what I actually do most Saturdays is hi big boss, what's up? So right now I am just working on few things, updating. I did like bunch of graphic design, scheduling some materials. I think I have like about 6 different videos today that I did pre-schedule them, so you guys should be able to see it coming up on YouTube. And few already, I think one already went live this afternoon on Facebook here. As promised, I said I'm gonna be going live regularly because I want to make it a habit of coming online. I'm not really used to going live a lot just because my style has always been pre-record things, edit them, and then publish them. But right now I think I'm at a capacity where I can go live and stream live and also continue and schedule a lot of things. So one thing I wanted to discuss in today's live is some important things apart from me just rambling about what I've been up to, what I'm doing. So few people ask me regarding some ideas for side hustle to do online and things like that. So that's what I wanted to come here and talk about, some online side hustle that you could do potentially. So what does that look like? And I know I covered them before, especially if you're a student, if you are somebody who just wanted extra income or whatever that have you. There are a lot of things, especially being in the Western world, we have a lot of opportunity because we know some of these stuff. And then if you any part of the world, I think you might be able to also do those. So the 10 side hustle that you could do from home, it's basically, it could be like you can become a tutor, you can become anything that you're really good at. People will pay you. I know when I first started my first side hustle, I used to do people hair, and because I was so good at it, and whenever I do my hair, I walk outside, people will be like, oh, who did your hair, and yada yada yada. So they were hiring me, or they were paying for my skills. And then when I learned graphic design, people that were event promoters and event coordinators would come for my service because they wanted flyers, they want videos, so they were paying me for my skill. And these are some things that, you know, it doesn't require any money for you to actually do it. So sometimes you gotta leverage on your own skills and your own expertise, something that you're really good at. If you are a writer, like you're really good at writing, or you have a strong grammar, I would also consider utilizing that skill as a side hustle. You can become a freelancing writer. People will pay you to write content, especially there's a lot of companies out there that are right now looking for writers, looking for content creators, especially when it comes to the SEO. SEO requires you writing blogs, you writing content. And if you're really good with grammar, you're really good with like articulating yourself in written context, you can actually ask brand to become their ghostwriter. Like I have few colleagues that are celebrity ghostwriters, and I have few that are just kind of writing for brands. And you can also go on sites like Fiverr or Upwork. These are great websites that you can just register and offer your service there as a freelance writer. Another thing you can also think about it, let's say if you love animals, you know, you love pets like dogs, cats, and whatnot. in Canada here, there's some people who make at least $20 an hour or $25 an hour just becoming pet sitter. They actually babysit dogs. And dogs are not such a high maintenance animal, especially here, they're very trained. So you can become a pet sitter by having those dogs to come and sit with you. If sometimes they can be with you for 8 hours a day because their owners are at work. And here you cannot leave your pet alone unguided. They actually gonna find you. So that's why people will find pet sitters, and you can make a lot of money. You can pet sit more than 4 dogs at a time. And then if you're charging, let's say, $25 an hour for every pet, and you have 4 of them in your neighborhood, that's at least $100 an hour you're making. So I'm just giving you guys game here. There is no reason for you not to have a side hustle and not have a extra income. You just have to be smart and knowing what you can do and what you cannot do. And pet sitter, if you love animal, this is the way to go. You can just do that and start that. Another thing you can also do is house cleaning. You know, if you're really obsessed with cleaning house, organizing house, and keeping everything tidy, you can offer it as a service. There's a lot of people who are very lazy, or they might be very busy, or they just need extra help. They can hire you to actually come and clean their offices, clean their homes. And there are people who actually purchase franchise, like cleaners, you know, like Gem Pro franchise, or even things like that. You can open your own cleaning franchise where people come in and offer service and help people with keeping their house tidy, keeping their offices tidy, and things like that. And these are some services that you can also tap into. It doesn't require you to have any degrees or things like that. And a lot of these side hustles that I'm mentioning is things that you could do it without a $0. Maybe with regards to like office cleaning, you might need to take the women's certificate just to kind of know like different chemicals, product that you can use for cleaning, and then you'll be good to go. These are all like free first aid training that you could do it without actually having to worry about. Another thing I would also say, especially when it comes to summertime, if you're in America, Canada, or if you're in Europe, you can do yard work cleaning. Basically, you can rake, you can lawn, you can cut people grass, and these are some services that you can offer. And I know when we were in high school, there were some actually little young men and young boys that would go around the neighborhood and cutting grass, and that's how they were making their extra income and their side hustle, by just offering their free time and cutting people grass and making it look nicer. Other things you can also do, let's say if you're a very handyman, you know, you like home repairing and things like that, you like fixing things around the house, you can become a handyman and make it as a service and offer people home repairing service. Let's say if they're the bathroom thing is leaking or whatever that is, you can go, hi, good afternoon people, I see you in the comment there. Yeah, good afternoon, Sam. So you can go ahead and actually do those services for people. Other thing you can also do, if you really love cars, let's say cars is your obsession, you really love, you know, driving cars, you know anything ins and outs about the car, you can do car detailing. You know, offering car detailing service help people keep their car very clean. And also you can, with car detailing right now, you can actually change people's car. They could go from having an old raggedy car, but when you add the detailing, it looks something like brand new, exotics. And some of these stuff are actually becoming really popular. So if you're really good at it, you can offer it as a service, and you charge people for that too. And I would also say personal trainer. So if you're really into gym, you like to work out, and you know about meal plan, meal prep, exercise plan, and all of those things, and you have sometimes you might have a background and sometimes you might not have a background, but you're really good at it and you have the basic certificate of personal trainer, you can offer personal training and fitness instruction to people by guiding people, and people will actually pay you to become their personal trainer and help them work out at the gym, because this is something you're really good at it. So these are just some side hustle ideas that, you know, you can do from, you know, just as an extra thing that you could do on a set apart from your 9 to 5, apart from things like that. So hi John and hi Samuel. So these are just some things that you can definitely do. And then event coordinating and planner. So for me, When I was in uni, I used to do event planning and coordinating, and because I was so good at like organizing, actually connecting with people, networking and things like that, so people would actually come and reach out to me and be like, hey Neecee, we have X, Y, and Z event coming up. I know you're good with graphic design. I know you're good with communicating with people and connecting with people and bringing people together in one room. We want you to actually plan the whole event for us. And I would take care of these events, making sure, because it actually takes organizational skills. It takes, you know, communication skills. If you're really good at that, you'll be able to kind of, you know, run the show and become an event planner, and people will actually pay you. Happy Sunday, show. And that is why it's really important to also kind of, you know, tap into that and utilizing your own skills that you already have without having to think so much deep about it. And for some of you guys that are already kind of doing other side hustles, and if you guys want to share it in the comment below, because there's a lot of some what's it called, people that are asking me about some insight that I can share and how they can start their own businesses or start their own side hustle. So some of these stuff that I listed here, these are really just something you can start with a $0 today. And for those who have already been doing some side hustle, you can also comment below so that people can also share, test it out. And if you have an experience with trying any of these side hustle, let me know in the comment below, how did that work and what was your experience look like, and what are some tactics that you have used to make sure that you're successful at it. I know with regards to like girls, if you really love makeup, you love doing people, you know, just kind of like dabbling with the makeup and things like that, you could become a part-time makeup artist, help girls, you know, get ready for their birthday parties, or help girls get ready for weddings and things like that. And you can become, you know, offer makeup artistry as a side hustle. If you're really good at cooking, you know, you can also do that. You can cook meals, meal prep for people, and then if there's any events in the city that's happening, maybe you can cook in batch and actually cater to these events. And this could become something like your side hustle or even your side business, opening a little, you know, catering shop and things like that. There are so many ways that you can become so creative with making a side income. If you just think about it, like, you know, ask yourself, what are you really good at? What is something that when your friends and family tell you like, yo, you're really good at that, you really could do this, like, you know, with no hesitation. If you have something that, you know, you could do without feeling like, oh my god, this is too much for me. Like for me, I love talking, I love graphic design, I like doing digital marketing, and this is something I could do for the rest of my life because I enjoy it, and I don't feel like it's something that I'm doing it because I have to. I'm doing it because I love doing it. And now it becomes a career, it becomes a business, and it becomes something that I'm evolving on it. So if you find something like that that you love doing without people forcing you to do it, then you could definitely offer this as a service and make it a side hustle for yourself. And it's always good to have that extra income, whether you're a student, whether you're a person who just, you know, looking to have lavish lifestyle and things like that. Always feel free to do so. And hello for those who are joining in, happy Sunday. I hope some of these videos are really valuable to you guys. I think I should be able to add some more context to it, but you guys can drop in the chat. Let me see. I see some people down here that wanted me to bring them. Teacher Emma. Okay, what is this? Let's see who I can bring to talk about other stuff. I cannot play music in my live just because I don't want to get flagged for copyright. Facebook, it is very crazy when it comes to copyright. I'm just going to be doing a lot of talking, but if I see you guys in the comment below and I see the thumbs up, thanks guys. Another tip, so let's say for those who want to be a blogger, being a blogger can also be lucrative, guys. Like there is a lot of bloggers that are making a full six-figure income just by blogging, because when you build up your blogging website or platform to the point where brands can recognize you, brand will start to, like, you know, ask you to do sponsor posts and things like that, you can make a lot of money out of it. And if you also looking to do a side hustle, I would say, and if you're really good at just whatever that you want to share your lifestyle, or you want to share something that is unique about you, you can open your own blog. But that one require money, because if you're going to be building a website on Wix, or you're going to be building a website on Squarespace, WordPress, and things like that, you need to pay for the hosting, you need to pay for the domain. And I know GoDaddy domains, you can purchase for the first time. When you purchase any domain from GoDaddy, it's actually $1, I believe, for 99 cents. But then when you renew it, you pay $14.99 a month every year. And then with Wix, the first year when you purchase your domain, you get the when you purchase your hosting, you get the domain free. And then in the second year, that's when you actually pay for it. And if you use some things like Namecheap will actually give you a cheaper domain name, but then you would have to connect that domain name with other hosting sites. So I would recommend, if you're gonna be buying any website or creating any website, just do your research, compare prices, and make sure that you check the prices from Wix, WordPress, Squarespace, Shopify. And it also depends on what type of website you want to create, or what type of blog you want to create. If it's just an ordinary regular blog, I would say go with Wix or WordPress. But if you're thinking of considering in the future, maybe you want to do like an e-commerce, you want to sell things, you want to sell products, I would say go with Shopify. But Shopify is actually pretty expensive when it comes to hosting your content in Shopify. And then also you pay for the domain as well separately. It does not come with the hosting. So yeah, these are just some things that I wanted you guys to keep in mind if you're thinking of becoming a blogger like me. And blogging, when you first start creating your blog, you might not have the right traffic, because people might not know about your brand. That's why you need to have your Facebook page, your social media, so you can share and let people know, hey, I'm a blogger now. You guys can go check my website and things like that. But before even creating that, you need to pick a niche. What exactly do you want to talk about in that blog? Are you going to be talking about good evening, minute? Yeah, good evening. So one thing you need to know about when you're creating a blog, what exactly do you want to talk about? Are you going to be talking about tech? Are you going to be talking about beauty? Are you going to be talking about education? Are you going to be talking about, let's say, procurement and logistics? What exactly are you going to be talking about? So pick a niche. Once you pick a niche, then you're going to be creating a list of keywords, and those keywords are going to become your headlines. And then out of those keywords, you do keyword research based on your industry. What are some popular topics that people like to talk about it within the niche that you picked? And also understanding your audience. Are your audience more younger people, older people, or somewhere in the middle? And then what type of content is your competitor doing? You also need to do competitor analysis. With competitor analysis is that you are figuring out who is your top 10 or top 3 competitors in the industry that you're trying to create something similar to them, and then get to understand what are they doing good and what is actually missing for something that they're doing. If you're able to create a list of things that they're doing good and a list of things that they're not doing, then when you're creating your blog, make sure you cover the things that they're not doing, because now you're offering something fresh, you're offering something unique, and you're more than likely to become the voice that is offering answers to the people that are looking for that specific thing. And that is why being a blogger is not just about, hey, I create a website, now I'm a blogger. No, it's about doing the research, understanding your audience, understanding the topic you want to talk about it, and then creating that website, and then understanding which website you want to host your product in it, what the prices look like compared to other hosting channel, and then picking the right hosting channel, and then finally going about releasing your website. So these are just some things that I have done before creating the Neecee Lexy blog. And you guys can actually go check out my website at www.neeceelexy.com and see how my blog just came about from being a blog now to a digital marketing agency, to also being a place where you can also purchase like merchandise and things like that. Over time, in the last 6 to 7 years, I have grown this website. It became something really core value for my community of people that are following me and actually get to know more about me. For those who are just joining in today, we are talking about some ideas of side hustle and how you can utilize some of your own skills and your own things that you already know, and how you can leverage it to become to earn extra money by doing side hustle. So we talk about pet sitting, we talk about becoming a freelancer writer, we talked about becoming a hairdresser if you're really good at hairstyling. We also, for those men who are really good with video, with camera, or girls that are really good with like taking pictures or even doing videos, you can also become a part-time or influencer that does like photography or even video editing or videography. So these are some ideas that you can also leverage in order to do some side hustle with it. And I hope this really helps you, and make sure that you are all doing well, and just kind of take into consideration making sure that these are some things that you could do. If also you're really good at sewing, so let's say you're a woman who can, or man who can sew really well, you can start sewing people clothes. You can become that auntie that people go to whenever there's like a wedding or there's a party. They bring materials to you, and you can make custom dresses and custom wear for events. And especially with these type of things, for African dresses, whenever people have weddings, birthday parties, and they're getting these African dresses, it costs a lot. You can make so much money if you're really good at making dresses and become that seamstress. So these are some high side hustle that you could do from home, and I hope this is really, really, really valuable to you, and you guys gain so much knowledge out of it. Make sure to go subscribe to my YouTube channel at Neecee Lexy, and also find me on Instagram, Neecee Lexy Official, or on Twitter. I also do go live there on Twitter as well, where we chat about different random things, about work, about digital marketing, about anything that is surrounding business and things like that. I also produce weekly details on digital marketing on my YouTube channel at www.neeceelexy.com. And for those who are just joining right now, hello and welcome. I'm gonna leave the next 2 minutes for any question below. So if you have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat below. If not, we're gonna be wrapping up and closing this live video in the next few minutes, as I'm waiting for my other videos to load. Ooh, my earring is actually really pretty. It's like a flower. Hello Bob, hello David, hello Shane, hello Ali, hello Jonas, hello Paulina. Where are you guys all from? These names do not look like they're here. And then some of you guys look like coming from all over the world. Drop in the comment below what city you guys tuning in from. I would love to know where are you guys based, and it's really amazing to interact with all of you. And for those who have been with me here since the start of this video, I hope you guys find some of my topic very valuable, and the side hustle detail that we spoke about it, and you guys could actually go test it out and let me know a week from now how did that go. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.